So, for about... Oh wait, do you want to say the line first?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Talkology. Robert, let's talk.
Let's talk. So, I like just now I was at the school Christmas fair, and
Oh,
I won at one thing, and managed to get this. This is the only thing I won, and it's literally just handcuffs. So I can trap someone now. It says also...
those are like not big enough for your hands, though. Are they more like finger? They like trap your fingers?
I haven't actually opened them yet, so I don't know. But it also says they've got 2 deluxe keys. Oh, wait, hang on. I'll have to put it back in so you can see the unboxing. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Alright. This unboxing. Oh.
I didn't expect stuff to come out of that box that said handcuffs on it.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
This is a React video right here. And I believe...
Talkology is coming soon.
How it... Is it? Alright, sure, why not?
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later.
There are quite a lot of things coming soon. And I'll test the product.
That's true.
Like any good...
That's true.
Any good sandwich now.
Cut that out. We'll cut that out in post.
I would unbox it, but I can't. Yep, so... Testing the... It's slightly awkward how Dad just came in and saw me putting on handcuffs with no context.
That's true.
Okay. Oh wait, the thing's missed. There we go.
Also, send this video to me. I'll edit this one.
I'm now literally locked in.
Yo, Robert's locked in. He's
Yo.
logged into Talkology. He's committed.
I
Also,
don't know
just
what to
for
do.
the viewers.
I guess I'll try my other hand.
I wouldn't recommend that because you could be trapped like that.
Yeah, that does sound like a bad idea.
Yeah.
What is round shaped in here?
I don't know.
Could just tie it on my hand again. I've got a cool bangle here now. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at this
But
new
Robert,
style.
I think we need to talk a little bit about the future of Talkology.
Oh, the serious talks. I see.
Serious talk.
I can do
So,
that.
either next episode or the episode after, we're opening Talkology SMP.
Hey!
Yeah, Talkology is officially not moving over to Minecraft, but we're going to start a Minecraft mode. That will
Nice.
probably be on every week. And just so you know, I'll be the owner of it, so I'm the only one who can use cheats. But to make sure that you guys know I'm not cheating, right? I'll stream every time I play. On the Talkology SMP.
We could make
And that's
that a
how you
rule.
know.
Everyone has to stream every... No, that's a bit over the top, isn't it?
But no, because they don't have the power to cheat.
What we could do is we could have it so that you stream every time you go on it, but it's all from your perspective. So like you're the only streamer, and then we'd have like a continuous story going on, kind of, if we had one perspective.
Listen,
what I
man.
mean?
I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be a storyline, man.
Well,
But
not
I-
like a story, but you know what I mean. Like it would be more chronological, you know.
That's true. It would be more chronological. But
And if there are
speaking
like
of
plans formed in the background, then otherwise they would get.
Robert.
Okay,
Robert.
I'll listen. Sorry.
Yeah, listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You heard? Have you heard? We have a opposition.
I don't. Do you mean like there's another channel called Talkology? Because I've seen.
No.
There is, by the way.
There are
They've-
channels of Talkology, and they need to shut down
Yeah.
because we're the only talkers. We're the only talkologists.
We're better.
I
We're
should
better. Yeah.
say. Yeah,
They need to
better.
back
We're the
down.
best.
This is our turf. Okay,
Yeah.
what was this about?
I don't know if he said anything to you, right? But Daniel, not Elliot, he's on the next episode. But Daniel, right? He was speaking, right, about the
Yeah.
whisper. Yeah, they don't like talking. There's a revolution going on. Anyways, Robert,
Yeah.
how's your week been, man? How's your week been?
My week has been all right. There's been a lot
Yeah,
of mocks, which are
a lot of mocks. I must
I-
say.
I mentioned it to Oliver, and apparently, basically, Oliver found the calculator really easy, and the non-calculator
Right.
really hard. But I found the non-calculator really easy, and the calculator really hard. So, where do you stand in the math ground?
The math ground. Okay, so
I'm gonna take this off because it's jangling all over the place.
you should do that.
Yeah.
So the non-calculator, right? I finished it, no problem. And
Yeah.
I had a few questions left at the end. When I say a few, I had 2 questions left, which I didn't know how to do. But sort of, I've looked back, I've thought about it, and I know what I should have been doing. Okay, I did a little bit of looking through some textbooks, and
Yeah.
I now understand what I was meant to do.
I think all the calculator I answered, but I think a lot of them guessed. Some of them were guessed. I tried to answer every question. Because there was at least
Oh yeah,
chance.
Oliver was telling me about that. Apparently, Oliver guessed one of the questions and got it correct.
Wait, like he guessed how it was done, or he just full on wrote down
No,
a
no.
number and it was right?
He wrote down the number 6, and a friend of mine told him that 6 was the answer that he got. So
much-
6 was.
Oh, okay.
Oliver's just a
Ol-
chill guy like that.
Maybe he figured it out in the background and he didn't even know. He's like looked at it and he subconscious processing. I don't know. Maybe he's a mysterious man.
He's a god, like Godless or Goddard or Goddamn.
Or Godfrey.
If you don't get that, watch. What's that episode called? I forgot what I called the episode.
Brain rot tier list?
Yes, that's in our last episode, the Brain Rot Tier List, which you should absolutely check out. I watched it yesterday, and I loved it. It was a great episode. It was a fun episode.
Lots
It's just
of Ellis
Robert,
lore.
but it was really good. It was good stuff, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is a good sandwich. I mean, I don't really have much else to say, but yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I was giving my opinion on the maths mocks, right? So
Oh, yeah.
the non-calculator, pretty easy, like for the
I
most
agree.
part, but like a few questions were a bit hit and miss, right? Then the calculator, right? Exactly the same thing for me.
What? How?
I thought the calculator was fine. So one question, it was a 1 mark question, and I missed that. And then I missed no, not the last question. It might have been the last question, but one other question I missed. But those were the only difficulties I had on the maths papers.
I think it might be because I did more revision for the non-calculator than the calculator, so maybe that's just why. I don't know. But there were like
Maybe.
3 questions at the end that were really hard. That I just didn't know. Like I think I guessed how to do them or something, but I don't think I nearly answered all of them. Like the I'm guessing you can't remember any of it, but if you can, right? How do you do the surface area radius funny sphere one? How did,
Oh, I know.
how
how
did you
to-
do that? How I
Um,
I knew the formula. There was 4/3 pi r squared. I wasn't actually sure if it was squared or cubed.
know it.
I think it was cubed.
You didn't need to.
What? How?
You didn't need to know that. Yeah. I'll explain it after the podcast because let's be honest, no one wants to listen here and listen to us talk about mathematics, right?
True.
But so I'll explain it afterwards. But that's it's not that difficult of a question once you understand the method.
I'm considering.
A lot of steps.
Oh, how do I keep doing this? I keep talking at the exact same time you do. Wait,
It's because we've spent so much time talking to each other, so we're sort of syncing up. You know.
That would assume that we got better at it rather than we interrupt each other more. But okay. What I was going to say was I'm thinking at some point I might just make a rap that covers all of maths. Call it Crystal Math. I'm thinking
right.
I might try and do that. Just all of maths in the world.
Cool. But you could feature it on the Talkology rap episode.
Doesn't it? There's a rap episode?
There's going to be one. There's going to be one, I believe. Very possibly. It is an idea that we've had. Epic rap battles of Talkology. We'll get everyone on there.
So would you have to come up with it on the spot for it?
We decide what's the episode, but if we do that episode, it won't come out until next year.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Yeah. Speaking of, actually, we've only got about five more Talkology episodes of this year. How do you feel, Robert? Of course, there's going to be a little bit more. There's going to be a little bit more content with the Talkology SMP, and I'll probably stream that every week, if not more often.
True.
Yeah.
I'm kind of surprised that there's only 5. I guess you're right.
Well,
yeah.
I looked at the calendar while I was creating the Talkology schedule, which is a thing now, by the way. And there are only 5 more Saturdays of the year.
The new Talkology schedule, the Magna Talk.
Trying to stop us, right? We can't let these listeners listen to us. Guys, subscribe if you want to stop the listeners.
Aren't the people watching the listeners because they're listening?
They're the talkers. If you listen to Talkology, then you're talking.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, I thought they were called the Whisperers, but never mind. They're both. They're all of them.
The Whisperers? Wait, no, wait.
Did you not notice? You just changed what it was halfway through.
I did not notice that I changed that. My bad. They're the Whisperers.
Whispering in the background like they've got schizophrenia.
Okay. Listen, none of them spoke to me and gave me their official name, right? This is all just, what's it called? Speculation. I don't know their real name. I'm just guessing, you know. I think it could be the Whisperers, or maybe the listeners, or maybe the silent ones, you know.
The deep web of Talkology keeps getting deeper.
Yeah.
The deep state. Yeah. Speaking of which, Trump recently got elected.
Okay, yeah, go on. Yeah,
I just noticed that was a cool transition. I don't have much to say about that, except that Baron Trump, I think, looks a lot like Mr. Marsden. I saw him when Trump was like on a pedestal.
Yeah.
I thought he was there. But apparently
But one thing I will say about that is Tenacious D would not like to see that Trump has been re-elected. And we know that, and you know that as well, if you watch the first episode. Anyways.
Now I'm not sure if I was in the first episode, because what was Tenacious D about? I kind of forgot what that was about.
Okay, I'll do it very
I'll have to watch
fast.
the first episode again, and yeah. which is what you
That's
should all
true.
do.
Just watch the first episode again. Just watch the first episode again. I won't recap it then. I won't. No spoilers. No spoilers. If you haven't watched the first episode, go watch it. Watch the rest of them, and come back and watch this one. You'll love it. You'll love it.
You will. You will.
Yeah.
You'll want to get married to Talkology.
No, Robert. No, we don't want. We don't want. What's it called? We don't want a one-sided relationship with our audience. You know, that's a very That's a very creepy thing when your audience, you know, they feel like they're very close to you, and they're not.
That would be creepy. That would be creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like the whisperers or the listeners or the. Did you hear the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight happened last night?
I've seen posters, and apparently they're putting it on Netflix, but I know nothing about. Wait, did you say Mike Tyson versus Logan Paul?
No, Jake Paul.
Oh, I was gonna say, because it just says Tyson versus Paul on all the posters, so I wasn't sure which one.
Yeah, I did get confused. I thought Logan Paul was fighting Mike Tyson. I was very confused for a little bit, and then I did a tiny bit of research and realised that it was Jake Paul.
Not sure if I can even have this other sandwich I've been given, but that was very unrelated.
But it's the fight's over, and guess who won? Guess who won, Robert?
Mike Tyson?
No.
Jacob Paul?
Well, yes, because Mike Tyson didn't win, so Jake Paul had to have won.
Jade Paul.
They weren't going to tie. Let's be honest. They were never going to tie. But I was not expecting Jake Paul to beat Mike Tyson.
Oh. Well, we should have got you to react to that then, maybe.
I still haven't watched it, so we could still do. We could Talkology react.
But we know who wins now. What's the point?
That's true. That's true as well. Just expecting some like I'm expecting some like Rocky type stuff. I'm expecting what's his name? I'm expecting Mike Tyson to be just in the middle of the fight. He's about to lose, and he goes, "Adrian!" And then and then he comes back and wins it.
Right. Okay. That's a reference that I definitely got.
You might be finding that reference really funny, or you might not understand it at all.
I have no idea who Adrian is.
Have you seen Rocky? Have you watched it?
No, I'm guessing it's a film.
Watch it. It's a good film. Watch it. It's a good film.
Okay. You watch a lot of TV, so maybe we could get you to just record that and put you in reacts. Actually, it might kind of suck if there aren't two people though.
Yeah. We'll see. Well, maybe we'll do Talkology TV and Talkology Reacts along with Talkology Gaming.
We've got Talkology Empire right here.
We are building the Talkology Empire.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't wait to start the SMP, Robert. I'm not gonna lie. I've had a bit of a Minecraft itch, you know.
I am hyped for the SMP now.
The one that you get for the 2-week phase of Minecraft. That 2-week phase that everybody talks about. Robert, the funny thing about this is I can't see your face at all because your camera makes you look so dark. I just cannot see your facial expression.
You can't. I can see it fine. I think maybe are you on your phone or your laptop? Because the brightness is too low. Like.
Oh yeah, maybe the brightness is low. Wait,
like,
one
I
sec.
can see my face fine. You can see my face fine. Comment my face.
Ah.
How can I get more time in the world? Is what I want to know.
Time travel and time stopping devices.
Are they available in IKEA?
Probably.
It does feel a bit like time stopped when you go in there.
Well, maybe we should do some more would you rathers, and then maybe you'll sacrifice something, but you'll be able to pause time or gain some time. That's a by the way to Would You Rather 3 coming soon.
Is it? Oh, cool.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that you haven't looked at the schedule yet because I created it today.
You created it about 2 minutes ago. I haven't seen it yet.
I did create it about half an hour ago.
No, you did not.
Yeah, 20 minutes ago, man.
Well, it was. Surely it wasn't that long ago.
We started recording like 20 minutes ago. So.
Oh yeah, you are right.
You're a silly guy, Robert.
I still gonna call it the Magna Talker.
The Magna Talker is that's wild.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but streaming on Talkology Twitch later tonight with Daniel Ellied, if I haven't mentioned it already. Robert,
should we upload the streams to YouTube as well? We could probably do that. As we could put it on a streaming podcast or playlist or something.
Yeah, we could do that. We could absolutely do that. It just means that you'd have to sort of sit there and record them. But yeah, as long as you can do that. Because the weird thing about Twitch, right, is it doesn't let you save your streams. So it stays there for a month, and people can sit there and watch it for a month. But after that, it gets deleted forever from Twitch, and you can never watch it again.
Oh no!
Yeah, unless
if that was me, I would be very angry. My eyes would start twitching. I'd be that angry. I'd be that angry.
Robert, stop waffling.
Okay.
No, Robert, you're supposed to respond to that with, no, Sam, you've stopped waffling.
No, Sam, you stop waffling.
I don't waffle. I talk. Sorry, so I came up with that in maths class the other day because I was speaking. Yeah, no, genuinely, because I was speaking to Oliver, right, and then Ao turned around and said to me, "Sam, stop waffling, stop being a waffler." And I said, right off the cuff, I said, "Ao, I don't waffle, I talk." And he was like, "Oh my god." We need some edits of that. We need some edits. I can't lie.
I don't see what I. Sometimes when I've thought of like a bit later and what I'm gonna say, I just say it first. It's annoying. I don't waffle. I see words and baguette instead of waffle. We should cut that out.
I'm not gonna cut that.
I thought that would be clever, and it just did not sound clever at all.
I'm leaving that in there because it's hilarious that you messed that up that badly. I'd also just like to point out that our shortest episode yet of Talkology is 45 minutes, roughly.
Really?
Every other episode is like an hour and a bit long.
No, I'm not very good at that. I don't know where that orange has gone.
Yeah, I can look up the numbers.
It's behind it. How did it get that far? What?
Sorry. So this reminds me actually. I was talking to a friend, a future guest on the podcast actually, the sixth former, right? He listens to the Talkology podcast, and what he said to me is that we need to work on how friendly our episodes are to Spotify listeners.
Spotify listeners?
Yeah.
I mean, they can hear us, right? I mean, I guess they couldn't see me throwing oranges, but like...
We're on Spotify, right?
Mm-hmm.
And people can hear us, but sometimes if we come to Talkology dressed up, right, they won't be able to see that.
I think you can add a video onto podcasts, though. I'm pretty sure.
You can add a video, right? But people don't want to watch the video. People want to sit with Talkology in the background while drinking a coffee or a hot chocolate, whatever's your or
cup of tea
with whatever's your choice of drink.
Whatever's your cup of tea. Okay, fine. Continue.
Sit gaming while they're listening to Talkology.
Dad says that phrase all the time. Cup of, if that's your cup of tea, young Robert.
I do imagine he says that a lot. He is that kind of guy, and he's the same outside of school as he is in school, isn't he?
Not quite the same, but similar.
He might be different to you, but I think from everyone else's perspective, he's like he's the same.
Yeah, he's well, from everyone else's perspective, yeah, because you're one of his students for a start, and you'd be a guest, so he's gonna like when we were at the fair earlier, he was trying to. It was the one where they throw you throw the ball in the pot and you get a prize, right? And he showed up and he was like, "Right, chaps, we can have a ball to get a prize." And then he went, "Right, now where's the gold bullion?" And he was just looking through the jars to find the best one. And yeah, we missed all of them.
Oh. Who does he remind me of? I guess we should end the episode.
Nah, we can't end quite yet, though, can we? We've got 3 minutes left. We've got to do something incredible.
3 minutes left.
In the last 3 minutes.
Yes, it's incredible. What can we do that's incredible in the last 3 minutes?
I can blow everyone's minds. Well, kind of, not really. I've got a book. And it was a book I randomly found on the shelf downstairs called Hidden Dimensions. And it's quite clever. I've tried to figure out how it works. I haven't got very good at it so far. I'm pretty crap at it. But how it works is that I'll get it. There we go.
Oh my god, sorry, on my screen you froze for a little bit, and then I looked back and you were like... and I was like, bro just teleported right in front of my very eyes. That was something truly magnificent, and I really hope your camera froze, so our audience gets to see
it did not freeze, that was your internet, I'm sorry. You can edit that in though, if you want.
That was incredible. I'm not going to be able to, because I'm not recording. Go on.
Yeah, I haven't figured out exactly how it works yet, and I'm also pretty rubbish at it, but I've managed to do it a couple of times. This is the book. It's called Hidden Dimensions, if you can't see it. And how it works is, if you know how your eyes work, when you look at something that's far away, right, your eyes kind of zoom out, and if you, like, the iris changes or something. And how it works, it's actually really difficult to do, is if you can look at this, like here, and use like your long vision, right? Then it looks 3D, and you can like look around it, and it's very clever. And I'm still a bit rubbish at it, but it's got like puzzles and stuff, and you can see like these balls and try and solve the puzzle, and I haven't managed to solve any of them because I can barely even see it, but it's quite cool.
That's a cool concept, okay?
It is.
But you know what would also be a cool concept?
Talkology SMP?
No, but yes. Yes, that's a cool concept. An even cooler concept is I will be streaming later tonight with Daniel Elide. Is going to be showing you guys some Minecraft footage, but you're also going to be hearing me and Daniel talk So it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
It's gonna be
I hope you guys
great.
love
It
it.
does sound great.
And
With Diamond Dan.
that's all from today's episode. By the time that this comes out, the stream will already be over, and but it will be available on YouTube soon to watch. So that will be good.
That will be good.
But thanks for watching, guys.
Also,
Make sure
nice
to
new
subscribe
profile picture.
later. Stop the whisperers.
Stop the whisper.